Welcome back from that tidbit. The federal government has approved the resumption of sports leagues in Nigeria. The coordinator of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19, Sani Aliu, made this known on Thursday. He, however, said matches will resume without spectators at the stadiums. The Federal Ministry of Youth and Sports Development Friday submitted the hard copy of a well-researched and properly designed COVID-19 sports code and resumption protocol to the National Assembly and the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19. It was in that regard that the Northwest Zone of the Federal Ministry of Youth and Sports Development in Kaduna organized a one-day intensive sensitization training exercise for sports directors in the zone after a communique was issued, which calls on some sports federation to suspend some of its representatives on the boards while others were asked to submit their activities. But for athletics, preparations have reached advanced stage to organize a world-class marathon in Kaduna State. Members of the organizing committee and athletics zonal coordinators, Yahuza Musa, Northeast Coordinator, Ishaku Abubakar Sadiq, Northwest Coordinator, to discuss the development and other issues affecting athletics in this interview with Zachary Haruna Isa.
We've just been picking some pieces of information regarding the information. How soon is the marathon coming up?
Yes, right now the marathon has a lot of fingers. That's a starting point. We have deliberated several times with the Commissioner of Sport, the Sport Council, the Director of Sport, and we are fully right now. We are board members of that organizing committee. Thank you. Yes, right now, and the governor is really working hard towards it. He created a very good idea, and it's very beautiful. He's bringing it up to a standard, to an international standard, like any other marathon in New York, maybe Boston Marathon, maybe London Marathon, and Dubai Marathon, which is a very high standard marathon championship. And also, right now, he's inviting much more athletes from Europe and elsewhere, around both Africa, and it has categories. Okay. National category and international category. So based on both male and female. Okay. Yes. Okay. So the award goes in different ways. We have in thousands of dollars.
That's interesting.
Yes, but also we have award for national athletes, which is male, female, and the international award, which is like any other international marathon.
Okay, you have any additions regarding the preparations?
Yes, it's a welcome development. This is the first time in Africa and in Africa, West Africa, Nigeria, Kuma, in the northern side of Nigeria, that's Kaduna. And Kaduna will be in the map of the world during the international marathon. And the first Nigerian home base that will pass, because anything can happen. In athletics, when they shoot the gun, you will not know the first. It's when they finish.
Yes.
So we don't know what will happen. There's going to be a very big surprise. I believe Africa will do very well, because the governor, they want to make it the competition, this marathon that never happened in Africa before. It's happened for the first time, and it's going to be the best in Africa.
Any date?
And we are working this thing is in pipeline, and we are working on it. There are so many consultations, so many meetings going on.
All right.
And the governor is determined to do it with his
collaboration with the athletics board. Is it with the athletics board of?
Yes, Athletics Federation is involved. Okay. I think very soon the commissioner will going to have a meeting with the board of athletics to discuss.
When we said the athletics board is involved, now one will now start to wonder. There is one led by Ibrahim Gusau, another one led by an acting president, Olumide George. Does that not going to affect the... Okay, take it from there.
You see, when you're talking about national, We can't split ourselves. Olumide George is the acting president, Athletic Federation of Nigeria, because he was the vice president. Gusau is no more on the seat. So Gusau and
there's a court order that says he should, status quo should be.
You see, the court order is just giving him the chance to wait for a verdict. You can't, you just have to wait for a verdict.
Until
not
the
to
appeal,
take any action.
Yes, until the appeal has
Yes.
been, okay.
And he's not even granted appeal yet. It's not,
yes, has not been determined now.
Yes. And the minister stands, the minister is representing the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Nobody supersedes the president in sports, in Nigerian sport today. We have to go by the minister. We have board members that can do better things than Gusau.
Okay.
Yes. Gusau can wait.
Let's assess this minister since he resumed office. We know he has been up and doing, looking at, and of course, giving some positive development to sports. How is athletics? Have you felt the impact of the minister?
No, this is the first time that Nigerian, in the history of Nigerian minister, this is the best minister that this country ever gets. Because why I'm saying that, it's a sportman that he wear the spice, he wear the shoe, and he knows the pains. Most of the ministers that we used to have in this country, they never do sport before. And this is the first time, and do you know the most difficult sport in this world is individual sports? Because it's not easy to pass tape and win an individual medal. So it's an individual person, he believes with individual things. Your performance will give you the glory. And this minister, you see, this is the first time, even during this pandemic, this minister, he wake athletes up. Even athletes are sleeping. He didn't stay. He been giving them, because now with the agenda, every single athlete, all the stadium in the federation, there is going to be a doctors and nurses will be checking all the athletes.
Oh, okay, because of the pandemic.
Yes.
Part of the sport protocol code.
And cash prize has been going around the country.
Okay, there's the palliative
assistance. Yes, palliative is going around for the athlete, because our hope in this country is the Olympic game that is around the corner, and the minister cannot afford to make sure you go to Olympics. We need to get a medal. Nigeria has been doing well, more especially individual sports. So with this current situation, you now find that that's why the minister gave directive to the board member, more especially Ahmed Ahijo Isaiketa has been going around now we have this thing stage by stage. He just come back from Kano, come back from Kasuna, come to Kaduna and do the same thing, and very soon we are going to Northeast to do the same thing. So he's been going around doing things. So I don't think there's going to be any problem.
Talking